going.
Greetings and welcome to a galaxy far, far away. My name is Wildquill, and you have joined us for a new episode of Misadventures of Executive Outcomes. Welcome to the game. So, as I said, I am Wildquill, and go through and introduce our capable group of players. Capable with a big asterisk at the end, but capable nonetheless.
Well, don't everyone rush in at once.
Poke, Wartooz.
I'll start. Okay, yes. Fuck you all. I'm Nampites, and I played the Trandoshan fight choreographer known as Drasssk.
And Nevin, I play the Verpine pilot astronaut.
I'm Raiden. I play the Zatron Force Adept Silvers.
And I'm One Trick, and I play the Radical Marksman Wartooz.
Sorry, is that everybody?
No. Yes.
All right. Sorry, I'm dealing with a minor thing. Okay, 11. Okay, I'll leave that for later on. All right, so we are jumping back into the action. Although it's still it was actiony. One second.
What even happened last game? I don't remember.
You almost got killed. It was going to be fantastic.
I didn't almost get killed.
You were almost going to get imprisoned, which was also going to be equally fantastic.
Prison. Yes. What happened after that, though?
Give me 1 second.
Got a mission from...
Yeah, Skaringo offered you guys a mission to go to Tatooine to pick up some tank shells. And I think you guys were just basically back at the Dreadstar, just planning out. One Trick broke up with Priscal. It was very sad. She's just been watching TV in the middle of the table area and eating yogurt. Yeah.
Well, good news, Silver. She's probably on the rebound, so you might be.
I might.
You might be able to hit that.
Wow.
Just get one sloppy seconds.
Yeah, you can have the sloppy seconds. Go ahead. Now's your chance.
Wow.
Hey.
I told you getting those arms was a bad idea. Didn't you listen?
Oh shit, that's not supposed to be that many.
To quote the great line, once you cease to take Drask's advice, you throw yourself under the bus.
No, once you take the advice, you throw yourself under the bus.
That is exactly how it works. That is exactly how it works.
No.
Alright, One Trick brings up a good point. Roll your force die. I don't think I used them all.
I'm the last one.
Everybody did?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
You're out.
What do we got? 2, 3, 4 whites and 1 black. There's so many jokes there.
Heyo.
4 whites and 1 black walk into a bar. Ding.
What state is the bar located in? Bad Wildquill, bad. Alright, so you guys are at the Dreadstar. Priscal's eating yogurt and crying and watching whatever the film is that the Zoe Deschanel watched at the beginning of New Girl. I can't remember. It's really awkward too because you guys all live and work in the same small area.
Also, we had like a conversation with the Raleigh.
Raleigh, yes.
Raleigh.
Rally
I'm gonna
up.
take away one. I'm gonna take away 1 force point for every time you keep saying it. Get into the game, sir. Uncork your head from your Overwatch lust.
Basically, like, the situation is that we should probably do the job for Skaringo, but Raleigh has the thought magic, so Drasssk wants to do the job for her. That's basically the situation.
We can do both jobs. Her is a quick
Drasssk is
job.
weak, guys.
Drasssk is weak, yeah. He is.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
I mean, I don't see the problem. We can do her job and then do Skaringo's job.
Skaringo just looks at you like a sad.
Skaringo wasn't even there anymore.
I believe he's there on the map.
But
Yeah, he
he
left.
wasn't. He left.
He did leave.
Okay, there, he left.
Skaringo is actually force
Cry
sensitive,
babies.
but only to when people are talking shit about
Oh, that's a rough life, man.
Or
That's a rough
someone
life.
mentions Spice.
Spice? Somebody say spice.
him. Well, he's taken so much spice that it's upped his midichlorian count to the point that he's mildly force sensitive.
Makes you wonder what the Jedi's do then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like red sand in Mass Effect.
Also, how long does it take to build a
haven't heard about that
lightsaber?
shit for a while. I would say a day, like a day of concentrated activity.
So it should pretty much be done then.
Were you doing this a whole day?
No, sailors were doing it until Drasssk started having his Grand Theft Auto moment.
Yeah.
Hey, the odds on that actually going the way it did are pretty slim, so that was actually a pretty decent Grand Theft Auto experience. Yeah, Silvers was distracted, so he still got at least plus 1 hour to put back on the clock.
True. I go and finish it.
Like, in the middle of a conversation about like what they should, like, yeah, all right, just leaves.
I thought we started talking about doing it or not.
Yep.
And I still wonder, is it possible to make a blaster out of the Jedi crystals?
No,
No.
no. I'm gonna say those are
Jedi.
separate things.
Really, you can't use them as a lens or something like that?
Yeah.
That's not how it should work, but fair enough.
What was the race of the rebel person?
Fairy.
It's not like-
Some fur.
Yeah, I don't even remember what.
Or felines.
Yeah, the one that was not.
not super furry, but kind of furry.
No, the mega fur, the one that fights naked.
Was
Triani,
she had to
I think.
Triani.
Yeah,
Was it?
Yeah,
I think Triani or
yeah, Triani.
something with
Wow. We went super furry.
Yeah,
furries.
Careful there. Careful of Rule 34 political opinions.
We're going for that fairy money.
it was one
What money?
cat,
Exactly.
one of the felines, but it was not the Cathar, so.
Yeah, it was.
I like the Cathar. Oh well, okay, so there's a Cathar named something, I can't remember. the
No.
name.
It was a female.
Yeah. Oh, I meant to say
Male Triani, and it was the
I know, I'm looking
Instead
for
of-
the name.
Tunak, you just put an A in the end, was like Tunaka, there we go.
Tanaka. Okay, that sounds good. Tanaka. Okay. I'll just say that Tanaka at one point comes in and says, I don't really feel like working for the Hutts if that can be avoided. It's absolute silence as everybody just looks at her.
I'm not there.
Go back in your kennel.
I have a lot to say, but I am not there, so I can't say anything.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the furry?
I'm
We
working
don't
on
have
it.
a picture for it yet.
Don't.
Right now, right in here somewhere.
Somewhere.
Amateurs.
You want to whip up this shit, dude?
Do you want
Amateurs.
to DM Nampites?
Yeah.
God, if I DM'd, it would just be a shit show.
Put a cork in it.
I'd literally just prepare about 10 minutes before, and that would be it. There'd be zero preparation.
Triani don't get a lot of love. That's what I'm saying.
Just-
Trying to find like
grab
a female. Yeah, I guess female furry.
No,
I'll have every.
Or we just grab a kafar otherwise.
There we go. Here, I'm gonna make you guys change your mind, and we're gonna. Suddenly, you guys will be pro rebel. Maybe we'll see. Might be a hard sell.
Sketchy Mac drop hands. What the fuck is this late thing?
I'm sorry. Could you make anything that good?
All I'm seeing is a kafar. Though. Yeah, it's literally
Yeah.
kafar.
Dude, I just said Triani don't get a lot of love, so this is what
Yeah.
her current thing is right now, okay?
Would.
Exactly.
Proceed.
There you go.
But you hate fur,
Yeah,
so you
man.
can.
Proceed.
I don't even hate
He hates
furries.
Wookiees.
Oh, yeah, Drasssk hates Wookiees. He's although
He's very amenable to chicks who might want to have. What's your view on scales?
I just imagine that Drasssk just sort of walks up to, leans up against the hull of the ship and goes, "Hey, what's your what do you think about scalies?" Like,
Wow.
With, of course, that horrible hiss. Don't forget that.
but you say all this, and yet Drasssk has actually so far stayed loyal to Vess.
Somehow.
Loyal.
Like, if you want to go
Wow.
back and listen to every episode, he's not gotten his beak.
Hold
wet.
on. Has he ever
Yes.
swiped right on any other chicks or just Vess?
No, I think he did on May,
Done,
And Riley,
dude. That's cheating.
but
You
he
lost.
hasn't got his beak wet yet. He
You
hasn't got his
lost.
beak-
You
it
lost,
doesn't count.
Drasssk.
It doesn't
You
count.
haven't even got your beak wet with Vest either,
If
so
I was
Semantics.
a betting man, I would say that depends on the girl's view, not your view. Just if I was a betting man in how the situation play out in real life, on who gets to decide what's cheating and what's not.
Drasssk could talk his way out of it. It'd be fine.
Oh yeah, he's a silver tongue devil. Okay, so you guys, another 30 minutes goes by and you're still in the ship.
She'll just in the ship bantering and just
Yep.
talking about space Tinder.
Azeroth, what are you doing with the droids? What are you up to? You were doing your modifications.
I modified the leader of them,
Cool.
Ripper. So I used up 50 scrap on that. And then, of course, because of his name, I need to attach fucking chainsaw arm to him now.
Smart decisions. I love it. All right. Well, do you go out to the shop to acquire that, or are you gonna just gut parts of the ship to get that?
No, I won't do that yet.
It's on your wish list.
Yes.
instead of
The
giving
big,
him
big
a
wish list.
chainsaw arm, you can just give him a hand that rotates really fast and can cut through things.
Oh, okay, good. I thought you were gonna say you could use one of those lightsaber pistols, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the smart play here.
Oh yeah, I can make a light sword chainsaw arm for him.
Okay.
And then everyone starts shooting him because they just go Jedi. And
He shoots himself. What have I become? That would actually be freaking hilarious, though.
But
Just
then
like
I also have...
looks down at his arm after he's killed all his other droids. He's like, what have I become? It's like Buster from Arrested Development. I'm a monster.
Apparently I also have a half-inch Seek drone lying around, so...
Entirely possible.
I
And where
should
is
finish that up.
You're finishing what? Sorry.
My half-finished Seeker drone.
Seeker?
Yes, Seeker drone.
Okay. Seeker drone. Sounds cool. I don't remember that. That might have been
That's
ways
probably quite
away.
old.
Yeah. Okay, can you give me a quick... Give me a sentence of what that's supposed to do. It's for my own brain.
Let's go with perception. Help out with that. So
Is it like one of Darth Maul's little floating droids?
something like that.
Okay.
It's set up to go for a, let's say, eyepiece or something like that. Help out with spotting things.
So you want to finish the droid and do an eye?
No, but it's will or.
Oh, it'll have an
spare
eye.
parts
It'll
for
have
it.
like an eye.
I don't have an eyepiece yet. Unless,
Okay.
of course, I for some reason now have a robotic eye or something like that.
So wait, are you just building the droid, or are you doing the
Just building
droid
the
and you want an eyepiece? Okay, you gotta be clear.
Just building the droid. I'm just saying, for the record, it's going to go for these things later on.
Cool.
Hook up to these things later on.
Alright, so that's pretty small, so I'll say... How much did I say it took to upgrade Ripper?
50.
Let's do 50 more scrap to finish the Seeker droid.
Fair enough.
And then give me a mechanics check to finish up him, just in case there's any quirks.
Who wants to kill us all?
Bad roll. 7.
But you still went above. Okay, Ripper. Yeah. Okay, Seeker Droid. What's the Seeker Droid's designation? Something simple.
P1.
What's up?
P1.
P1, there we go. Seeker Droid. Alright, Wartooz, Drasssk, anything?
I say that we take the job and then let's just begin the intense training thingy. Into
Drasssk?
mission.
Any response?
Sorry, I was just reading something. What are we doing?
Wartooz, why don't you repeat so he can hear it this time?
Yeah. I said that we should just say yes to the mission then.
Which mission?
Scaringos, not your Farah lookalike.
Yeah, we probably should do Scaringos first, to be honest. Which is, I hate to admit it, it is the higher paying job, so yeah, it makes sense.
Also makes us even more on good terms with
Hello.
yeah, Quello.
Cool. Over the intercom, you hear RSG1 said, "Cool. I just set the coordinates for Tatooine, so all we need is a pilot." And then you hear sniffling. She says, "I'll set it in."
Oh.
Silvers and actually basically everybody, you can feel the ship starting to power on.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
I don't know.
While this goes on, let's just have it start doing the basics for the training. It's going to take 3 days in total.
And this is training for the advanced weapons?
Yeah, like before we get to the mission part.
Gotcha. So and so Krieger needs a avatar. This ship is not like the Ebon Hawk. There's not as much room for
Not
NPCs to just stand by.
Yeah, someone took the engine room, so we can't be there.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this, so I'm gonna be doing some perception checks down there.
Okay. Roll perception as Priscal takes you guys off. I'll kill them all. Wow, you're
Bad roll.
still rolling shitty.
Also,
There
perception.
doesn't seem to be anything wrong, but you don't feel very strong about your roll. Okay. Ship takes off and sneaks out of the Corvette. Ooh. Azeroth, you hear Priscal over the intercom. She says, "Azeroth, can you help me out here? There's a lot more Imperial traffic on the exit vector than I thought there'd be." So Azeroth, you see that basically in the vicinity there's a squadron of TIE fighters patrolling the area. They haven't flagged you or anything, but they just seem to be looking kind of closely in your area. So she says, you might want to do the piloting from here.
Alright,
Didn't
so,
we have a stealth device for the ship?
Nope.
Pretty sure we have that installed.
Nope. We have no stealth device for the ship. We have a personal stealth
No
device.
ship that small has a stealth device.
We have no stealth for the ship. You and I think Drasssk have a stealth device. That's it. I can make a stealth device if I am allowed to reverse engineer one of yours.
That would be a good time for any time but now.
Yes.
Since when have Drasssk have a stealth device?
Krieger
Yeah,
leaves and
Drasssk
because
doesn't have a stealth device.
he hears proximity alerts and he says, "What's going on?"
Nothing out of the ordinary. Are they in front of us? Only the TIE
They're
fighters?
patrolling the area. There's plenty of outbound and inbound traffic, but it seems like they're taking special notice of you guys.
So it's not possible to slip into the what do you call it? The
Shadow.
of another ship.
It's possible. It would take some fancy flying. The
So
Um,
fancy
the
flying
pinnacle,
is-
the pinnacle station
Alright, that's a
does.
fucking bad roll of me.
Wow, pinnacle station does calm you and says, "Outbound freighter. What is your destination for my logs?"
So fuck you.
Priscal just looks at you worriedly, like she's like, "Do we give him a fake heading, or do we just get the hell out of here?"
I don't really see a reason why we would have to give a fake, because we haven't done anything here. Nor are we going to do anything against the Empire on Tatooine.
Wow, that's a big assumption.
And even if
you-
we have to do something against the Empire on Tatooine, they technically can't pin it on us instantly.
You do notice that after you tried to do your maneuver, that 2 TIE fighters did trail you.
But let's say our original destination. Or
So
our
you-
real
you-
destination. So Tatooine.
You tell them Tatooine.
Yeah.
All right. Very good, Dreadstar. We look forward to your next visit to Pinnacle Station.
Okay.
RSG1 just rolls this. I don't think they like us very much.
Nor do we like them, so it's completely mutual.
Cool. Alright, one more pilot check to hopefully jump out of the system.
Slightly better.
Wow.
This is why you have your own dice.
Let's see if Priscal can help you out a bit. Yeah, she helps you out a bit, so it's slightly smoother. So you
It's
peel out.
It's a 23.
you peel out from underneath
So
the
25.
the larger ship, and then you jump to light speed. So Krieger goes back and returns to training with Wartooz. And it's all the typical warrior shit, you know. Mind over metal, unless it's Mandalorian metal, then that's really good metal. So,
Any
know.
type of like constitution or anything like that.
What's up?
Any constitution rolls or anything like that.
Actually, yeah, that would be a good thing. So it's supposed to take 3 hours? Did I say the training takes 3 hours?
I thought you said 3 days.
3 days. Okay, cool. Give me 9 constitution. Actually, 9 con rolls or athletics rolls, or it might be endurance in this game. Plate.
Yes, endurance.
Okay.
Oh shit!
So,
and
yeah.
endurance we go then. Yeah. First one is 24.
Very nice.
Second one is 13. Third is 29.
24, 13, 29. Okay, so that's the end of. I'll say that's 1 day of training, and you do very well. Krieger is impressed with your endurance. He says, you know, usually even some young Mandalorians would be puking their guts out by now, but you're holding your own, Wartooz. Drasssk appears in the cockpit
for some reason.
Yeah.
You can see the blue swirling light of
The stars whizzing by.
stars.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to Tatooine then, I take it.
Yes. Lots of sand. Hot.
How long is it going to take?
I'm figuring that out right now.
Why Silver's in my cabin?
Well,
My
you could have
cabin.
you could have
That's
gone and asked. No. Hey, hold on. In the Silvers, that was the captain's cabin, so you are no longer the captain.
Oh, this is not good. This is
Drasssk immediately just like sits down and has like an existential crisis.
this is not fucking good. Like words are going to be out right now. Words
My
are gonna be out.
room. Okay. Oh,
What are you doing here, Drasssk?
Well, hold on a minute. You can't go to the cockpit and then go, I feel a disturbance in the scale force, take that right back. You at least have to, okay. Even if you say, oh, Drasssk turns around and says nothing, you have to say that. You can't just go, well, whoop, 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 whoop,
That is exactly what I could do.
Well, say that. You gotta say that. You
Okay.
can't believe you said it. This is Azeroth, do you remember if I said what type of lightspeed engine you had? Was it 0.5 or 1.0?
1.5 or 4, I think.
Oh shit, man. That's still actually really good. Okay. Star Wars.
Yeah, I did a lot of tweaking on this.
Yeah, no, it's older stuff that I didn't know if we had gotten to before. Okay.
I had a spare engine lying around on an old fucking station, but we got kicked out of there before we even got the chance to pick it up.
Wait, was it on the repair station?
Yeah.
Oh.
Way back.
Well, if it's still alive. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Is there a route between these? I don't think there's a route. Bonnie. Damn it! I lost Renvar. Okay, Renvar is there. This is gonna take a bit.
Yeah, but it's old stuff and it's no needed anymore.
No, just I'm looking at the galaxy and like the time of travel. All right. Wow. Hope you guys don't get cabin fever.
Long trip.
Yeah, long trip. Let
How
me.
long?
I'm trying to calculate that. I don't want it to be. I mean, we can always skip days, and I'll just have you guys like roll some shit. But I'm trying to remember if I said where Pinnacle Station was close to. But I'm using Renvar as like the kind of middle area. See, okay. Azeroth, as you're like preparing your next jump, I'll say there are a number of places you could stop by on the way. There's Kashyyyk and Dosha. There's if you go more of the outer rim, there's Edu. Yeah, you don't really go to Edu. There's now Hutta and Nar Shaddaa. There is
The-
Bothawi.
Gambling on Nashada.
There's a lot of planets, but I don't think anybody here. Hi, Heart. Or you could just try to go straight for Tatooine. Damn, I lost it again.
Straight trip might be a bit much, both fuel-wise and supply-wise.
Yeah.
So it would be a couple of stops at least.
Yeah.
Both for refueling and resupply.
This is so cool. Somebody really made a nice map. All right. So I'll say. Probably the first choice would be. Fuck. Yeah, you could go to like Onderon, Kashyyyk space. Now Hutta, Nar Shaddaa, Toydaria, Mimban, planet called Dalang. Interesting one. I should write these down, otherwise I'm totally gonna. I have no idea about some of these planets.
I would say push it as long as possible, but not overly long.
Gotcha.
And really, it's just a in-out kind of deal.
Yeah.
It's like a long road trip where you stop at road diner, whatever you'd call it, and stretch your legs, eat something.
Okay. So I'll say it's gonna take. Wow. I'll say it's gonna take a solid week of travel. That'll be a good week. So a week at 1.5 between Anchor Station and Tatooine. Okay. So the first day, Wartooz, you train hard, and you don't strain yourself or anything like that. But before, during this first day, Drasssk appears, at the room where Silver's at.
Silver's, get the hell out of my cabin.
But you said you aren't captain anymore, and this is a captain cabin.
It doesn't matter. I'm the biggest. I'm the biggest, so I need the most space.
No. What are you gonna do now?
Well, I just figured out how we're gonna spend the week.
Don't make me discipline you, boy. Now get out. Get out of my damn room.
Be careful there, reptile.
If only I still had my fucking anti-silvers gauntlets.
It wasn't even an anti-silver
Yeah, they were just Cortoz's gauntlets. Okay, Drass just reaches behind.
I still have my force power.
Drass just reaches behind his back to his belt and pulls out a thermal detonator. Get the fuck out of my cabin. I'm holding a thermal detonator.
Okay, so you want to blow our whole ship up if I
No.
don't get out of the cabin.
Yes, exactly.
Well, then do it.
Okay, Drasssk arms the thermal detonator, so it makes that beeping sound like he does in Return of the Jedi.
You're bluffing.
I know 2 players who might not make it back to the next group. One trick in Nevin, you might want to figure out replacements.
Can I roll like an intimidate check or something on Silvers?
No, this is RP. Somebody's gonna have to be the more
have
mature
to-
person, or we're gonna die.
Actually, do a intimidating moment before you can actually roll.
I don't know.
I just pulled out
This
a
is-
thermal detonator and armed him.
This is intimidating for most people. Like
Yes.
any sane person. 1, any sane person would not do this. And
Well,
2,
Drasssk isn't saying, though. That's-
this is
Take a
between
coin or something.
this is
Or it's
between
covered.
this is between dummy 1 and dummy 2.
It's between the
Yeah,
one
Josh
who
just-
likes shooting things and the one who likes blowing stuff up.
All right, you guys each
Not
have
of them.
guns.
I'm not sure which is which.
Like Drasssk isn't backing down. He's just staring down Silvers. He's got his thermal detonator. It's armed. It's probably on like a dead man switch. If he lets go, it'll blow the whole fucking ship up.
All right. Drasssk roll a 20 on the roll 20 thing, and then Silvers do the same one. Highest lowest roll has to back down. I'm not having you dumbasses blow up the ship.
Do I get a thermal detonator bonus?
Nope.
Just a 20.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Yes!
Wow! Wow.
Fucking-
That was actually
Take that.
close. Okay.
I knew
Silvers,
reading
you
that part of the deal would pay off.
Silvers, you can stab him in the back later, but not when the ship is in hyperspace.
Yeah.
What an asshole. What an asshole.
Just disarms the thermal detonator.
Did I finish the lightsaber for Wartooz already? Or was I still?
Yeah, because you were spending time on that back at the station too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you finish it.
Okay.
Then just put it to his temple and press on.
Then I. Yeah, no, I take it and leave and don't say anything to Drasssk.
Wow, what an asshole.
I'm not bothered about the lightsaber. I just want my room back.
All
It's
right.
hard to negotiate on Trandosha. That's just how they fucking roll. That Skaringo would understand this.
I don't think Skaringo's even that dumb.
Of course, he was totally bluffing. He wouldn't blow the ship up at all. But Silvers
Sure.
doesn't know that. Probably.
Well, he wouldn't do it intentionally.
Not intentionally. No, possibly unintentionally. God, that would have been
When
a
trying to
dramatic end.
intimidate someone.
That would have been a pretty funny way to end the whole game.
No.
The ship gets
It's
blown
good
up by
thing I'm
thermal
right next to the
detonator.
fucking escape
The
pods.
end.
Do we even have escape pods?
Yeah, it's those green ones.
You mean? Oh,
This?
I thought you were talking about those in the back.
Oh, those.
Oh, those
Yeah.
are...
The fuck is that on the back then?
Those are guns. Oh, I think
What's
that's
that?
a weapons locker or something.
Uh-huh.
Let's throw it out to make something new of that room.
What's up?
All right. Well, that was an exciting day one. Nevin, you gave me something. Wartooz. Oh, Wartooz is training. Okay. Cool. Day 2 goes around. Why don't we start off with Wartooz? So give me your training stuff again. Gonna do a montage.
Montage. Even Rocky had a montage.
20 on the first one.
Nice.
Reroll that one. 28 on the second. And the last.
It's like
Natural
you're some
20.
sort of... Wow, okay. Yeah, you're gonna skip the last day. My student. Actually, no, he's German. See,
I
I'm
thought the
Say-
bounty hunter was German.
Yeah, that's what I said. I gotta do German. Try.
Oh.
I can't even do it. It's hard to do. Now that I'm like thinking about it, I can't do it. My student. You are. Yeah, I can't even do it.
That was
I can't do it because now I'm thinking too much about it.
Can you do it, maybe? Or
Try to try best in
Juden.
my studentin.
No,
Mine's
don't
student.
fucking go there.
Hey, let me try. Okay, let me
Yeah,
have
no,
the dream.
that I just heard Sailor say Juden.
Oh. Anyhow, my student, you are showing you are very capable with this training. You'll be a great warrior one day.
That's Russian.
I was had it for a second, okay? God.
And he didn't have any accent last time.
You know what? I errata it, okay? Leave me alone. Let me have some fun. Okay, you have now trained in advanced melee weapons.
Yeah.
By a very impressive German accented Mandalorian. Should just go for Austrian for Schwarzenegger and be like, "Got to get to the chopper! We have to train him! Oh my god, he's got a thermal detonator! That crazy scaly Pendleton motherfucker!"
I
Alright.
don't know. Advanced weaponry is. I wrote down that.
do it.
Kill me! What are you waiting for? See, Silvers, that's what you should have done. You should have just like taken the thermal detonator, put it up against like your mouth, and be like, "Do it, motherfucker! I'll see you in hell."
Yeah.
Next time. All right. So, anything for day 2 for any other people?
unless you can do some actual reprogramming on the other droids to make them slightly better, at least, then I have nothing.
I'm just very worried about you having squad of battle droids. Very, very worrisome.
Well, if it makes you that worried, then you can say, yeah, I'm only allowed to take Ripper with me, and the rest are to guard the ship.
Yeah, but then I also kind of like the idea of blowing them to Kingdom Come, so they're not a thing anymore. I kind of want them out of the ship. I'll say. So here, I'm gonna send you a picture of the basic battle droid stuff.
Yeah, I have Ripper's stats down at least.
Yeah. So basically, I'll say you can probably do some like minor tweaks to these. I'll put them in general. So let's see here. You can improve, and you might want to write this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Droid, improve his reflex defense to 10. Actually, sorry, 11 reflex defense and 12 HP, and then basically +1 on his attacks.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're quite weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're battle droids. They're weak.
Yeah. This is why in all the Clone Wars it's been like a shit ton of them.
What did you say I could bring it up to?
So reflex defense is 11, HP 12, melee to 4, and blaster carbine to 4. Let's do that.
Melee 4.
Maybe you have silvers and Wartooz help you, but see what they're doing. Repeat it. Okay. Drasssk, what do you do besides being a bully?
There isn't really much to do, is there? Really? I mean, we're just in hyperspace at the moment, so
Yep.
I'll probably just get some sleep.
Okay. Wartooz, you finished. Nevin, you did that. Silvers,
yeah,
what do you do?
Go on, Wartooz.
And with the advanced weapon proficiency, like any bonuses, since I didn't have that.
I'll give you I'll give you a +1 on attacks, but generally it's just that you don't take penalties with using those weapons. That's the general starting point. It's when you get a weapon focus, that's when it becomes a bigger bonus. But because you did so well on your last one, I'll say you get a +1 to it. I mean, you guys are getting more and more dangerous. Like, you guys have plenty of bonuses on just about everything.
Yeah, but then people start hitting 40 as a maximum.
What?
Fucking high-end super spiders.
Dude, you guys don't even realize, like, I mean, this is gonna get more and more difficult because that's the only way there's any tension in battles. Alright. Cool. Actually, and since this is the second day, Azeroth, I'll say, when did you plan to have a pit stop? Like, what would have been the daytime? Like, how many days would you have gone just flying?
Let's say 3.
Okay. So everybody give me... Let's see here. Everybody just give me a wisdom check. Just your bonus to wisdom. Drasssk, take -1. Oh,
That 3.
this is gonna get interesting.
Oh yeah.
12.
All right. Damn it, he's fine.
How the fucking he has +1?
15.
Okay, sorry. So 3, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, everybody who got... Actually, let's see for the other people there. Okay, she's okay. And, God, there's so many NPCs. Krieger's okay. Tanaka's not okay. Wow. Okay.
I would like to know how the fuck Drasssk is wiser than me.
That's a good question for all of us. I really
Put
couldn't
more
tell you.
points in it.
Yeah, like, that's all it is.
He has +1. I have +0.
Yeah. So
what are you
yes,
bitching about?
12 or more.
Yeah, I've got 12 in wisdom.
Again, I don't know how, but... Actually, that's not too high.
Hopefully
Also-
he's not smarter than me, though.
See, I don't usually... The only thing I usually... I guess, yeah, it does. It's just, if you want to play, whatever. Azeroth, you don't feel so well. This is a... You're not, like, freaking out, what's that sickness where you don't like enclosed spaces?
Claustrophobia.
Claustrophobic. Yeah, you're not being claustrophobic, but it's like, you're starting to get that itch of, you want to walk around some more. And I'll say Silvers, if you're like training in the cargo bay, you get the same sense of you get the same sense from Tanaka, as she's basically just meticulously like disassembling her rifle and putting it back together.
Actually, I was flirting with her.
Well, you could have said that about like a day ago. I figured you were just staring at her.
Yeah. Well,
That's flirting,
isn't that flirting?
Is it? Is it really? Give me a charisma check for your first day of flirting.
Okay. 3.
Did you do the wounded animal thing? Like, Drasssk kicks me out of my room.
Yeah.
You poor baby.
Wine.
The pheromones are in effect there too, right?
Wow.
I mean, I think Zedon can't like shut them off, right? So
I can't help myself, really. I wish I could.
If I have- without +5, I have 17 with 22.
Okay, you do decent flirting.
Wait, what is going on? I was.
Well,
The horn.
Is he
dog's
going in for
flirting.
the sloppy seconds?
No.
No.
The horn
Hey,
dog's
why do
flirting.
you care? Why would you care if somebody goes after your ex?
No, I just find it quite hilarious.
Sounds like something deeper.
yeah, I think so too.
Who the
Alright,
fuck is he flirting with then? Is he flirting with the cat?
Yeah, he's flirting with the cat.
course.
Told you. Once the cat turned into a Cathar, the odds of interaction got boosted a bit. Okay, so second day, do you flirt some more? Even when you see that she's kind of on edge?
No, I'm asking her, what's the problem? You feel kinda tense?
She says, yeah, I'm used to being on the Golden Jackal and it had a lot more space to it. It's not really as much space on this ship and yeah, just one of those times where space travel's kind of bugging at me, but it should pass. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a better day, but thanks for asking.
If you want, I could put you in a force trance. What?
Wow.
I'm sorry. I
You
know
are-
that's like a Jedi would sort of do that. It's just the way it comes up. Like, I can knock you out super easy. Don't even worry about it. She's like, force
Do we need
trance?
to go
Yeah,
cosplay on this or?
It's kinda like sleeping, but more spiritual, and it feels quite nice.
Was Silver growing out his hair and like weed, and I didn't even notice. It's
What?
very, very spiritual. Puts you in. It centers you with the universe, man. All right, how about you give me another charisma check to make it sound a little.
How should I know what is force trance? 17 again.
Okay, you convince her that's. Excuse me. That's a good idea. So you can put her. What room do you put her in?
One with the bed, like I think here.
Okay. So you lay her down and just put her in a forced trance, and she's just going to be out for the day.
Yeah.
But that does improve her mental state. So
Just to clarify, what is this room?
It's
I
a
think
med
that's,
bay.
yeah, that's the med bay. Yeah.
But, yeah.
All right. So that was day 2. Did I miss anybody?
No.
Okay. So day 3 arrives. Everybody, give me another wisdom roll. And Drasssk, you're at. Or everybody is at -1 except for Drasssk, who's at -2.
Okay.
12 then.
So 19.
18.
Right, mine's actually 5 because you can't remove 2 from.
Gotcha.
You can't remove from wisdom rolls. So it's-
Drasssk, you're feeling out of place. You feel bad that you pulled a detonator to get your room back.
Serves you right.
Hey, you're not here. This is inner monologue, existential shit.
That's right. Bitch.
I'm a floating head in his mind.
Shut up.
Serves you right.
Shh, quiet. Yeah, guys, come on. Let me
Also, I have
boss.
telepathy.
Let me boss him. Let me poke him. You guys can do actual character interaction. Don't dogpile just because I'm being mean. You miss the. This is not your natural state. You're flying around for too long. It feels really weird. You almost kind of feel the urge to hunt something. You haven't had to kill for a meal. You've just been eating the rations and the food from the kitchen. So you're just feeling a bit on edge. What would you like to do with this day? Is there anything on your mind, or are you just more resting?
I'll just rest. I don't want to cause any trouble now. I just want to just lay low and rest.
Okay.
In trouble now.
Azeroth, anything on your plate?
Nah, spend more time with Priscal.
Okay. This guy, I have to double check. Just planning out shit. Cool. All right. You just talk to Priscal, and she tells you more about how when she grew up, she met all sorts of jerks. Because she was on the speeder swoop racing tracks. So yeah. But she's a lot better now. There is several empty yogurt cans on the console, so she does pick those up and start cleaning those.
I'll steer the conversation then in the direction of the time I built actual engine for the pod racing or swoop speed or whatever it was.
I forgot about that. Good shit. That's a hell of a callback.
Oh yeah. Good old times. What would happen to him? The big dum-dum.
I think you guys left him, like the Rebel station. At one point, Priscal, when she's going to take out the trash, she throws a yogurt can over at Wartooz, who's just chilling and having some food, and then she goes back to the cockpit.
Was it a chuck? As in,
it's a chuck. It's more of a chuck. It's overhand. Krieger's doing his thing.
No major league pitching or something like that there.
No, she's not a professional softball player or something. She doesn't knock him out with an empty yogurt can. That would be quite impressive. Silver, what do you do? Tanaka is still resting in her tranquil state.
Well, then I force meditate a bit.
Okay.
And
Cool.
in an alternate universe, he leans closer to her. Closer and closer.
You look so pretty when you're sleeping. Eventually, she wakes up and she says, "Oh, I'm so rested. That felt really nice. Thank you, Silvers."
Yeah. You're welcome.
No, trying to go in to seal the deal.
If you want, I can show you another trick.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
If you watch my lightsaber as I hold it on this piece of string.
Wow.
No flirting, no cheeky conversation.
Okay, I flirt. Yeah.
Okay, give it a roll.
Oh, natural 20.
Of course.
But we know what Silvers does for the rest of day 3. Drasssk, you hear very loud feline moaning and roaring.
Yeah, I
And,
thought we were gonna say purring or something.
That's
well, eventually
more
they'll
like
be
a
purring.
yowl.
That's after.